as I had a call to respond to the increasing numbers of vulnerable children who are just flooding on streets of Naminya, I went to my friend Sula. I talked to him that with limited resources that we do have, we can do something in the lives of these 3 children. We started by paying those 3 children school fees from public schools. Though the quality of the education they were receiving was not all that good, but at least they were having access to education.
Started with a girl called Brenda. The parent passed away and that child was left hanging in the community. So when we went to attend the burial, we saw that there was a need to help this girl. We started with that girl, and later we found our people ourselves, getting new people, asking for need in the community. Since we went through the same situation, and I for one, I was also supported by a certain organization to study. And actually, when we saw that there was a need, we got inspired to start this organization such that it can help other people in this community.
Our mission statement is providing these vulnerable children with access to education and empower the communities, and to empower the communities of Naminya and the country at large with sustainable skills to take care of their children and their families, to reduce the vulnerability in the country. So we cannot eradicate it, but we can reduce it.
Ewaka twali tuli emmere omulundi gumu. Jjajja simanje yalaga mbangamba yafa naye n'ekirwadde kye yafa sikimanyi. Ndi omu nzekka ate sisobola kwebeezaawo. Sobola beera wano wokka.
The children are so happy with the program. They are so happy with the learning. Actually, I told them, sometimes we told them, like those ones who come from their foster families, to come at 8, but sometimes they reach here at 7, which shows that they love what they are doing, they love what they are learning, and most of them attend.
Orange uniform, we are shining.
Yeah, here at Shield of Faith, always we have great days, we have great moments, because whenever we look at these children, they are like gifts from God, because they make us happy always.
Students are selected basing on the situation we get in those families. You find some families, if they get let's say lunch, they're not assured of getting supper.
It is so important for me to work here, because when I joined this organization, I found that we have something in common with the children. For example, some of them, they have the same challenges that I had, so it is easier for me to deal with them. Some of them come, they say, Teacher Auntie Gulo, this and this and this. I just calm them down and I console them, I guide them. I tell them what they should do in their life.
Those who are staying here 24/7, we are able to provide them with 2 meals a day and then breakfast inclusive. And those who come from home always to come and have access to education as our core objective, we are able to provide them with lunch.
Kitongole kino kya mugaso gye ndi kubanga bandeeta wano kunyambako okusoma ewaffe twalinga tebalina sente zindabira bulungi.
When I ask them some questions about their lives in the future, some of them, they want to be doctors, others want to be teachers. You know, it is difficult to teach a child who has no goal. But children with goals, they motivate you. So I think these children in their future, with the support we provide to them, they will be okay.
These children, you never know, if it wasn't Shield of Faith, they would be somewhere else, like on streets, like becoming globers. But right now, we are proud of these children because we expect a lot out of them. With matter of fact, they are good children.
Because when you look at the kids we started with, there's actually a very big change or impact in this area, because many of them are yearning, but because we have limited resources, we cannot actually call more kids to come in, because I and my colleague John, as directors, since we have limited resources, we cannot gather or collect all the kids to come here because of this pandemic, and most especially since it was unprecedentedly, we could not actually do much to say that we support many kids.
Actually, the meals they are meant to have to ensure a balanced diet and a better nutrition is not accessed, because for us at the moment we accept where we are able to afford posho and beans, at least rice once a week, which is not right in terms of nutrition and balanced diet wise.
I truly think John and Sula are authentic people with good heart. They are generous. They are dedicated to these 40 children with whatever they have as means of survival. And I've been supporting them for the last 2 years in doing some fundraiser for them to become an NGO, and also to support them through the COVID time. This is a very small organization, and everything you will give has a direct impact on the children.
These children are ours. These children are for the nation. These children are for the whole world. Please, if you can support, if you can stand and support the child in Sofceo, please do so, because we need you, the children need you, and other people need your support.
Thousands of kids who don't know about this organization. Now, when they accumulate and the resources are scarce, this organization cannot go on. So I'd like for your support, I request for your support, so that if they come very many, each child can have a meal, shoes, and good education.
I urge every person who sees the situation where these kids are going through to come and actually join hands to say that they can be in a better life more than the life they are staying in today.
When you provide someone with education, I think he can become someone else, he can take care of the family, and we can reduce the robbery, and the crime rates as well can reduce just with this access to education. So please, I request everyone hearted and generous to join us for this right cause.